Hey everybody, welcome back to RVTravelAdventures.com. We're back bringing you another campsite review. Today we're talking about Fort Clinch State Park, located outside of Jacksonville, Florida, on Fernandina Beach. We're going to use our standard rating system. It's a 5-star rating system based on 8 categories. We take an average of the overall ease of entry getting into the park, the overall site size of the campgrounds, how private the sites were. We also take a look at the activities within the park: hiking, water sports, restaurants, and then the amenities: the bathhouse, the sewer, the dump station, any roads, any nearby attractions. What is there to do outside of the park? Would we stay here for a week? Is there enough to keep our interest? And then finally, just our overall reaction, giving us a 5-star score. All right, let's break these categories down for you. Ease of entry. The entry road itself was a nice, long, straight paved road. A few overhanging limbs, but they were all very well marked, so just keep an eye out for those if you are going in with a larger rig. As far as the campgrounds themselves, the campground on the ocean side, wide open, plenty of room to navigate, no problem at all backing in. As far as the riverside campground, however, lots of low overhanging limbs, plenty of shade, lots of trees. The roads were much narrower, often with some tight turns and tight spots. So if you have a larger rig or aren't comfortable backing and turning down tight spots, may want to avoid the riverside, even though it tends to be the more popular and shaded site. Overall site size, similar situation. Over on the beach side, plenty of room, lots of space to spread out. Over on the riverside, a little bit more shaded, a little bit more private. However, the sites were much closer together, so another thing to keep in mind. Site privacy, beachside, there wasn't any. You're just out right on the beach dunes, so no privacy at all. However, over on the riverside, again, plenty of trees, plenty of separation and brush, so a little bit more private over on the riverside. As far as activities within the park, the fort is fantastic. Plenty to see. There's a small museum. You can explore the fort and enjoy some of the fort programs that they have out there at the fort. There's also a car show the day that we were there in the fort parking lot, so that was kind of fun to check out. Very limited hiking trails, but there were some hiking trails if that's what you're into. Um, Small snack shop over by the fort. As far as water sports, they really don't encourage them. There was no canoe or kayak rentals. Even though you're right out there on the water, there's very strong currents and it's a shipping channel going into the port, so they really don't recommend any type of water sports as far as canoeing or kayaking. There is a designated area for swimming, however, it is down the beach a little bit, again, away from the shipping channel, just to keep everybody safe. The park amenities were great. The bathhouse was well stocked. There was no sewer hookups in any of the sites. However, 30 and 50 amp available, however, not in every site. So if you're needing 50 amp, make sure you choose a good site that does have that available. We saw a number of sites that did not have 50 that were only 30 amp. Dump station was clean, easy to use, a single dump station, but no issues getting in and out of there on our way out when we checked out. Roads themselves were in great shape. Nearby attractions was fantastic. We took a day trip over to downtown Amelia Island. You have Fernandina Beach. There's plenty to do. So make sure you spend a little bit of time, get out, explore, check out the local shops, local restaurants. There's plenty to do. You can rent a boat. You can go for a sailing trip. Fantastic downtown beach community. So plenty to do as far as nearby attractions. Would we stay for a week? Absolutely. This was one of our favorite parks. We were there for a weekend. The fort, the beaches, the downtown area. There is more than enough to keep a couple or a family busy for at least 7 days, if not longer. So feel free and feel comfortable scheduling a long weekend or even a week stay at this location. Overall, we love this park. We plan on going back. There was multiple things that we wanted to do and just didn't have time because we were there just for the weekend. So definitely loved Fort Clinch State Park. Okay, let's take a look at our ratings for Fort Clinch State Park. Ease of entry, looking at 4 stars for the ocean side, maybe less over on the river. Site size, 3.5 on the ocean size, maybe a little less on the river. Site privacy, 2 stars on the ocean and probably considerably higher on the riverside. Park activities, 4.5. We love the park, lots to do, lots to see. The amenities within the park, 3 stars, lots to keep you busy. Nearby attractions, 5 stars. Plenty to do in the area. Spend some extra time. Would we stay a week? Absolutely. 5 stars. We had plenty to see and left wanting to do more. Overall reaction for this park was 5 stars. We loved it. We loved the area. We can't wait to go back. So make sure you put this one on your list to get out there sometimes. We gave it a 4 overall, but one of our favorites. Make sure you get out and see Fort Clinch State Park in North Florida. Thanks for joining us once again. This is Matt from RVTravelAdventures.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and right here on YouTube for more tips, tricks, and videos. Be safe, guys. We'll see you out there on the road.